Good afternoon. Weather is brutal out here. It's already got me all mixed up. Welcome to Brother Roberts Field as the Beverly Panthers have an inter-division game in the NEC against the Gloucester Fishermen. I'm Rich Francis along with Al Visnick and the coach Tom Donovan. We'll be bringing you all the action today. Panthers coming in with a 4-game win streak. They are 9-6, number 35 in the Division 1. Taking on a Gloucester team coming over from the Lynch Division, number 9 in Division 3, 15-1. Gloucester's only loss is to Springfield Central, who's number 16 in Division 1, I believe. So, gentlemen, we got ourselves a nice breezy day here today. My partners are all bundled up now. They're a little trying to stay warm. So what do we expect from today's game, boys?
Well, we're expecting to see one of the top pitchers in the conference in the way of Braden Francis for the Gloucester Fishermen. But before we get to him, we're going to see Maverick Trinest on the bump for Beverly High School.
Well, they started faster than we expected.
Maverick, I believe, his third start here has had 2 really good quality outings. So he's going to be looking to put a potent Gloucester lineup, 11-0 in NEC play, on its heels today.
And we're going to start with Braden Francis. He's also the pitcher today. We'll talk about that later.
I'll tell you, I think the wind's going to be the story today, guys. Yeah. You know, you get the wind blowing in, you know, and the wind could change halfway through the game. You could see home run derby. But right now, this could make it a shorter game, too, guys, you know, with the ball being up in the air.
Break a ball.
Get to McKay.
McKay fields it, and he's going to beat him out.
Yep.
For 3 unassisted right there, first out of the day. Yeah, Tommy, you bring up a good point with this wind. The other thing is any fly balls are going to be
an adventure.
Dramatic. Everybody's going to have to be expecting to catch a fly ball with the way this wind is blowing.
I wouldn't want to be an outfielder today.
I'd be more concerned about infield fly balls, tell you the truth.
Yeah, everything.
All right, so we're going to bring up Lucas Albano.
As a pitcher, though, I loved it when the wind was behind me. I always felt like I was throwing 40 miles faster because it's probably maybe 1 mile faster.
Right.
To me, in my mind.
Albano's one of the leaders on this team. He kind of does it all offensively.
Playing third base today for the Fishermen.
He fields. He's got good wheels. Can hit. He's batting .340. Leads the team in hits and runs. And he's a stellar student.
More importantly.
Takes that one for a strike.
I was wondering how long it would take for Maverick's hat to pop off his noggin. And stuff.
I got a feeling that's snuck up the only hat that flies off today. I've already lost mine. I put it aside already. Took it off.
Good thing we have our headsets on to keep our ears warm.
I know. You're right.
Ball outside.
Well, Maverick's right around the plate early going here, which is a good sign. Again, guys, we talk about the pitches. Even the starting pitchers, all pitching from the stretch.
Solid poke right there.
Yeah.
The wind just knocks
nice,
that down.
Yeah. Again, this one could make it a quick game, believe it or not.
Hey, it looks like our scoreboard's working today.
So far.
So far,
He usually gets to 0-0 in the first inning and then goes kablooey.
So does that work out of the Beverly dugout or that little shed there next to it?
Beverly dugout has a remote for that,
okay.
I believe.
So now we got Nico Alves, the DH. Sophomore hitting .340. Janest grooves that curveball in there.
I'm looking forward to see this kid, Francis, Rich. Is he righty?
Yes.
Okay.
Going to be going to Endicott College next year.
Okay.
Fly ball, that could
somewhere.
be trouble.
No, it's going to hold up. Hold up. Oh,
right
boy.
fielder Canosa makes the catch.
Good job.
That'll end
Talk
the
about
inning.
fly ball priorities, Al, being a baseball player too, right?
No, absolutely.
Outfielders have all priority over all infielders because they're coming in, obviously.
Yep.
You know, third has it over second and shortstop has it over third and second.
All right, so we're going to see Braden Francis here. He's 6-0 on the season, got an ERA well below 1. He one of the leaders on the North Shore in strikeouts. He and Graham Gavin have been kind of battling it out. The Salem News didn't have the area leaders today, so we couldn't see who's in the lead. Braden's got 51 Ks on the season so far. Got a good fastball.
He's got some pop there.
He's got a nice fastball.
Yeah.
Throws a good breaking ball.
Rich, just wanted and Tommy wanted to talk a little bit about where things stand in the league. I need to apologize to all of our viewers. I've been relying on the Boston Globe for standings, and the Boston Globe terribly off on the alignment of divisions. So I apologize for not checking out the veracity of what the Boston Globe had to offer, but I should have known when I picked up the paper and see that it said on Saturday that Peabody beat Beverly 5-0,
right,
when in fact Beverly beat Peabody 5-0.
Exactly right.
On an 87-pitch complete game 2-hitter from Micah McManus.
He's pitched well.
Mike has pitched unbelievable.
Last 3 games, he's
been lights out.
Yeah.
And also had the game-winning RBI. Joey Smith, I think, was the pitcher for Peabody, and they both had no hitters through 4. Beverly didn't break through till the 5th inning with a Colby McLean double and a triple by Micah McManus to put him up, and Johnny Reyes and Jonah Bellew also knocking in some runs there to give him a 3-0 lead. But the significance is the Globe has been saying that Gloucester's in the dun, which is our side.
Right. Yeah.
And I thought it was all wrapped up, but come to find out after reading Matt Williams' column and talking to Coach Cahill last night that, in fact, Gloucester is in the lynch that they've wrapped up.
Yeah, they've won.
And with the win against Peabody, Beverly has climbed to within 1 game of the top slot with 2 games to go.
Yeah.
So Peabody sits at 8-3 with games against this Gloucester team in Danvers. And Beverly's 2 remaining league games are today and sometime this week maybe against Salem.
Yep. All right, so we got Danny Pierce. Danny not taking any chances against a pretty solid pitcher.
Yeah, very often the best pitch he gets the first pitch in the count. You never know.
Yeah, Braden's 51 strikeouts to 14 walks, so he's got a pretty good ratio.
Great control, yeah.
So you know he's going to be around the plate, so you might as well get ready to swing. There's a breaking ball upstairs.
Rich, have you seen Braden pitch? Do you know what he features besides his fastball? Or
well, we just saw the curveball right there. But
oh, that was?
Yeah.
I thought that was just a high fastball. Okay.
It looked like it just kind of got away.
Get a little pop on that fastball.
Yep.
Again, he's one of the better pitchers in the league, right? And again, pitching from the stretch,
Yeah. A lot of guys do that now. Fewer moving parts. It's just a little easier.
I don't know what
I don't know if,
Again, being an ex-pitcher, I always thought I could throw a lot harder from the full windup.
Yeah. I just think it's fewer, like I said, fewer moving parts. That's a ball.
Push off to your legs. And
3-1 now is the count.
So, Al, you mentioned Beverly's playing Salem twice this week, but the first game
is the one that counts.
Is the one that counts.
It's in Salem.
It's in Salem.
Because I think...
No.
When do they play this week?
It's here tomorrow. Why aren't you guys doing that game?
There's a game tomorrow here?
We were supposed to do...
I think tomorrow is away,
no,
right?
We were supposed to do softball.
This is from Cahill.
Yeah, but it's at Salem, no?
We were supposed to do the softball game.
Salem, no. The last game Monday's at Salem.
We'll find
Mike,
out.
We'll have to find out.
We'll find out on that because tomorrow we're supposed to do the girls' softball game that got canceled against Salem here. I'm pretty sure we'll see. We'll have to look into that, Tom.
Yeah.
So Danny walks.
Danny walks, as I talked about control.
Rich jinxed him.
We got Cal McKay coming up, first baseman.
Now, speaking of McCabe, we'll wait till after this pitch here. The BevCam crew would like to wish Cave's mom and dad, Jared and Amy,
Jared, yep.
happy wedding anniversary, number 24. Amy, if you're down there at Hill Street, I hope you turn the volume up. Told you we'd get you first at bat.
All right,
let's see if your son can give you a present.
There you go.
Too bad the wind wasn't blowing out.
1-0 is the count.
His heels.
Ball 2.
In case you just joined us, we got a very, very strong wind here, and it's blowing in.
Yep.
If it was the other way around, we could have seen a home run derby game, but it's the opposite. It's blowing in. Wind's going to be a big factor today.
Pierce
is going on the pitch.
Goes. Maroney, good throw.
High throw. He's in there. Okay.
That ball was down for ball 3, I believe it was. No, was that a strike?
Okay, now I know he's a good hitter. He's having a heck of a year. He's a lefty. Anything on the right side is going to get him over to third. Yep. But would you be thinking, only because you're facing one of the top pitchers, Al, of moving him over point early for a run?
No. I'd have Cal hitting away.
I would too. I would too. In this situation, good hitter, especially being a lefty.
Strike 2.
Come on, Cal. Don't make liars.
Yeah.
2-2's the count.
Yeah. Because you know if he makes it, I'm going to tell you. I told you should have put it down.
Well, you also wonder.
First of all, look what the third baseman is.
Yeah. You also wonder how many.
2 strikes now, though.
Yeah. 2 strikes on him now, Tom. You also wonder how many times Cal's been asked to bunt ground to short.
Oh, you got him
over
there
anyway. And
that's a heck of a job. That's great base run by Danny Pierce.
Yep.
He got a good jump. So he did the job, even though he hit the ball to the left side.
Yeah,
but that you talk about you guys been around the game baseball. That's a lost art bunting. I was a lefty. I used to drag bunt, Al. You don't see that too often.
No,
right?
Don't. Well, you have to go to the 16 over game tonight at Kelly Field in High Park, and you'll see some of that.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Charlie Salerno up now.
All right, good hitter.
Batting in the 3 spot.
This is a good opportunity for Beverly to try and jump out front early.
In there for a strike.
Tommy, talking about the base running to Danny, typically speaking, if you're in second base and the ball's hit in front of you, you shouldn't run to third. But he got a good enough jump that ground ball ended up behind him when it was fielded. So.
Exactly. That's why he says a great job. He got a real good jump.
Strike 2 with the breaking ball. So you see Martell playing in close. Everybody else is playing back. Looking like they're willing to give up a run.
Unless it's right at the first baseman.
Yeah. Fouls it off.
You know, one thing I've noticed, and this is just my 3rd game doing this year, the middle infield is not pinching on a throwback from the catcher with runners on base.
Yeah, nobody's taking turns backing up.
I don't see any middle infielders pinching on a throwback from the catcher.
Wonder how that wind sounds at home on the microphones.
I was just thinking that.
The frozen tundra.
Outside.
Good eye, Charlie. What's the count here, Rich? Is it
1-2. 1-2's the count.
Okay.
Tommy, you might be able to see the
I see it out there. I just saw it. Yeah.
Yep.
Charlie's looking to put this in play.
Yeah.
See if he can give Beverly an early lead here.
Number 3 hitter up.
Ball 2. 2-2 now.
Did you notice they just pinched? I was like, am I talking that loud?
They hear you.
I guess so.
The second baseman pinched like that. See if he does it again.
Breaking ball.
That'll score a run.
Get the run in.
Great job.
Oh, he threw
almost got it.
Yeah.
Martell was able to hold on to it. Nice job over there.
All right, it's a quick run.
It's a 4-3. RBI for Salerno.
And as Rich Francis has told all of the viewers on the BevCam Sports Network, a leadoff walk will always come back to bite you. And Danny Pierce has scored to give the Panthers won the inning, Rich.
Yep. Colby McLean, swing and a miss.
I know reading in the paper that is the mantra is ride the wave this year.
Yeah.
As opposed to the mantra a couple of years ago was win an inning.
Fouls it off, strike 2.
Did I see where Mike is going to Kobe Sawyer?
Yeah, we know our staff here is.
Yep.
Oh, that's... Could be an all Beverly battery.
Oh, that's nice. Nice.
We're going to love that. They usually come up here and play Gordon, Tom, so if you keep your eyes open.
Yeah. I like him. Noah's a great kid. How's he doing up there, Noah?
He had an excellent season. I think he was just a tick under 300. I think he batted 296.
So he's starting?
Oh, starting. He is the number 1 catcher, plays every game. I think this year he even caught both ends of doubleheaders.
No kidding.
As a freshman, he caught every other game and hit over.
And they come up here to Gordon, huh?
And I did talk to Noah last week, and unless my hearing was faulty, he'll be playing in the NYCBL as opposed to the NECBL where the Lynn team plays. It's a New York Wood Bat League.
Oh.
And Noah's going to be playing summer ball there instead of for John Cahill at the pub.
Okay.
So he'll be playing over Frazier?
No, that's the New England College Baseball
Okay.
League. He's going to be playing for the New York College Baseball League. Same setup, I guess, but in New York.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so that was 19 pitches, Al?
Oh, I had 20.
Okay.
But
Rich Francis, I don't know if you noticed it, but a very pretty young lady just went by behind the backstop looking up here with a big smile. And she's wearing all maroon. And my guess is she's how do you not notice that?
Tom, are you forgetting who's on the camera? What is wrong with this guy? Doesn't anybody tell him etiquette here?
He's trying to get me in trouble.
See? Okay.
Good. All right, never mind.
He's trying to get me in trouble over there.
You didn't miss nothing. Well, let's clarify. Let's clarify that now. She was
what is happening here?
She was looking at him, not him and her.
You're in violation there, Coach Donovan.
Bro code, right? Okay.
Apologies.
So anyway,
I'm sure after
now that Tommy's got me sleeping on the couch, I didn't even do anything. We got Noah Aiello stepping up.
You know, I don't want to rake up salt in the old wounds, Rich, but I think you have at least that coming for the Cologne debacle during the basketball season. So
there you go.
Tommy owed you one.
Yeah. And last week's national anthem. I'm talking something here, the anthem, because the kid was playing it on the guitar.
Yeah, that was
I didn't
kind
know
of
it was
funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Senior day.
1-1 now. Aiello leads the team. He's hitting over 400 right now.
It's a Gloucester name, Rich, huh? Aiello?
Oh, yeah. He's only a sophomore. They got 3 sophomores in the starting lineup.
Oh, really?
Yep, you got Aiello, Alves, who's the DH, and Trey Maroney, the catcher.
The name Alves, A-L-V-E-S?
You got it.
All right. Why does that sound familiar?
2-2.
Could I have coached against an older brother or
Yeah,
father?
actually his father, David.
All right.
Struck
What
him out.
year was he?
Sophomore.
No, what year was the father that played for Gloucester, Alves?
98, maybe?
Yeah, I would have coached against him then.
Maybe, I'm not sure. This brings up Matt Smith, right fielder. Fly ball, it's going to be out of play.
That's going to hit a house.
I really like what I'm seeing from Maverick. He's right around the strike zone, you know.
He has
the defense do the work.
Yeah, he's pitched great. He pitched 5 solid innings.
Yeah.
Did he get the win last outing?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I believe he's been great.
Yeah.
Sorry, Maverick. We just jinxed you.
I couldn't tell that.
Boy, oh boy, we gotta have better shut up and just maybe go silent.
No, no kidding. No.
I thought maybe he might have hit the bat even.
Now, Al, you're going to like the way this team runs the bases.
Why is that?
They're aggressive. They do a real good job of reading the pitcher's move. So when they go, they get good jumps.
Well, Rich, I don't know how much I'm going to like it. I don't teach in the
As a
Gloucester school
guy,
system.
as a
I'm a
baseball
homer.
guy, as a baseball guy,
Okay.
you can appreciate it. How's that?
That's fair.
You don't have to like it, but you'll appreciate it.
Okay.
Ground
Double
ball
play
to short,
balls.
look at him spin
Yeah,
the
high enough.
deuce.
Nice
Over
feet.
there.
One and not
Got
gonna
him.
get
Got-
him.
oh.
No, not going to get him.
No, he didn't get him. Okay.
Nice play, though. So we got a fielder's choice for those of you scoring at home. That was
Good job getting the
That was
first one.
Jalen
Severino.
Severino, real fast. You weren't going to get him on that.
So Danny did a good job there. I mean, it was a one-hop, long hop.
Cahill's asking. I think Cahill's asking the plate umpire.
Yeah, there was some contact.
Yeah,
there.
he's gonna-
It looked like
Was there contact?
Yeah.
If there was contact, he should be out.
Contact where now?
By
first?
Danny.
You cannot make contact at
You
all.
either have to slide or avoid
Really
at
did-
second base.
yeah.
So if
okay.
if there's any contact, it's out for interference.
Yeah.
And
I knew Brian LaFada used to coach this team.
Okay, you got nothing.
No, nothing.
Okay.
Who's coaching here now, Rich?
Rory Gentile is.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember.
Yep,
Okay.
Gentile's been
What year is
doing
he
it
in?
for a while.
Yeah.
He's been here for a few years
Oh, yeah.
now. He's climbing up the ladder in most wins. In the
And Brian's what, the AD now down
yeah,
there?
yeah.
He played Legion ball for me.
And there it goes.
There it goes.
Giacomo
I'll tell you.
Martel batting.
Way too big a jump.
Yep. It's a stolen base for Severino. Again, Severino, he had a knee injury last year. You might remember, here's a kid, he could barely bend his knee running down the first
Yeah,
ball.
wow. I do remember that.
And he's pretty healthy now.
He got a big lead right here.
Yeah.
I'd step off and get him thinking back. Oh, my.
And when he's healthy, he can fly.
That's a huge lead. If Beverly has a play on here, now would be the time to put it on.
And, guys, speaking of Gloucester, you see Marcus got the male athlete
Montanino
down at Endicott. What a tremendous year. I'm so happy for him. And he's got one more year.
Yeah. He was a good baseball player, too.
Very good baseball player.
High fly ball.
Ooh.
Could be trouble.
They're going to have trouble with that. And
nope.
Fisher
No trouble at all.
Nice play, Teddy Fisher right there. And that was Martel. Right?
Yeah, Giacomo Martel. Yep, that's right.
Speaking of Teddy, that was his grandfather, John Fiella. Gave a quick wave up here. That's
So
a quick
Janess,
inning and a half.
Janess taking advantage of this wind. He's already got 3 fly balls during this game. I guess you can figure you can give up a fly ball and not worry about it going out. Yeah, so what's that get you at 21 pitches?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Efficiency.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so the question kind of becomes that I now have is whether tomorrow's game is in Salem, which I think it is. But let me see if I can pull up the schedule.
The girls are at home. Usually the girls and the boys don't play at the same time.
Right.
That's in the same space. And,
right. Usually.
Usually, yeah.
Good job. I might need to go see if I can find some gloves. My hands are starting to turn the white.
Yeah, I've got it as away, but I also have it as date changed to 5/26. Okay, for the boys' baseball. So we'll have to figure that out.
They're at Salem.
Yes.
At Salem?
Yep. That's what we thought, yeah.
Tommy, I thought you said they're home. They're at Salem, right?
Salem here tomorrow. Methuen here Wednesday. Then they play Saturday at Revere, and then Monday, Memorial Day, at Salem.
Right, so the wind has died a little bit. Just as I say that, it'll probably kick up. But
Well, I mentioned at the beginning, it could change halfway through the game and stop blowing out.
all right, so we got Teddy Fisher, who made the out to end the inning. That fly ball, pop fly to third base. Fighting the elements. Francis threw 20 pitches last inning. He's going short sleeves, too.
What would you say if he was your player, Rich?
I'd tell him to put long sleeves on, especially on a day like today. That's gonna be a fun
Rich, for almost 20 years coaching here at Beverly, I used to tell the kids, pick up a ball. I'm talking early now in March, when the kids all wear short sleeve shirts.
Yeah.
I go pick up any Boston paper tomorrow and take a look at the Red Sox who are in Florida, and they're all wearing the Under Armours, and they're in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And then the next day it's like, my arm's sore.
Ball in the dirt. Al, being the medical professional that you are, does that actually matter? All right, so the wind's picking up. Do the sleeves actually do anything?
I think it's all a preference, Rich, you know. You usually warm up from the inside out.
Yeah.
So,
Rich, what's that jacket I'm noticing from the side of Mass State Final Four?
Yeah,
Little League.
Little League.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a few years old now.
Now, Beverly just has one team now. I know they used to have East-West.
yeah, that when Rich coached, there was just one team.
Just one team.
They went
Another
to
volleyball there.
So it's the best of the whole city of Beverly then, right?
Yeah.
They should be decent every year.
The numbers are down though. So.
12. They went to that in 2013. 2013 was the first year of the first team.
Oh.
And what would have been the other All-Star team went to the Jimmy Fund tournament.
Yep.
And absolutely ran roughshod over the whole field. Nobody was very happy with Beverly.
Yeah, well.
Full count here.
Yep.
Including a no-hitter in the championship game.
That's going to be foul on the track.
So we say now there was
over in Biolek Park.
2013.
Jack Lagana in 2013 threw a no-hitter.
That was 2013, you said?
And,
there was two teams?
And ironically, no, one team. That was the first year of one team instead of
okay.
East and West.
Okay.
And then the second All-Star team, if you would, went to the Jimmy Fund tournament.
Which was a lower competition.
Yeah, he struck
Right.
him out.
And the reason why I know that so well is in my son's last Little League game, he hit his first career Little League home
Oh,
run.
nice. Nice.
I thought he might not retire from baseball, but I
Hang
took him to
it
Dairy
up.
Queen. I got him a Blizzard. I said, hey, Bryce, you want to think this over? You want to play something other than soccer? And he took a couple of bites, and he said, no, Dad, I'm good.
Micah McManus now. Bass fouls that one off. Al, you had pointed out how McManus had that big hit in the Peabody game. He's been pitching pretty well, too.
Yeah, Mike is having an outstanding campaign.
Ground ball to first. Martell's going to scoop it, flip it.
Nice feed. Nice feed by the first baseman.
That's out number 2. Francis doing a nice job getting off the mound to get over there.
Good point.
Martell's another one of the big pitchers on this team. He's got a few wins. Low ERA. They've got three solid pitchers besides Francis. They get Alves and Martell as well. Coach Gentile's really kind of ridden those three most of the season.
Yeah, he's really been able to manage those arms to get win after win after win after win after win.
He's been able to get some, play in some games. They have lights at that field, so they're able to play in games that, and he really works that field where, we've had rainouts because the field wasn't ready. Jonathan Reyes up now. 1-1's the count.
Good cut just then.
John also a couple of hits, couple of RBIs, a 2-for-3 game against Peabody.
Reyes over to second.
A little bit of spin, but handled
For instance, this is a nice, easy, quick 1-2-3 inning. How many pitches still there? Maybe 11?
I got 12. What do you got?
Yeah.
12 or 11?
12.
Okay, 12 for 32.
32, yep.
Nice shot inning. Well, moving right along here.
We are moving right along.
And,
but Al, when we bring that up, what happens? The train slows down.
When we
talk
and
about
we talk about guys being 2 for 3, they both make outs too. So as I said, maybe we should just take off. Let's go in silence. Let Beth record the game, and everybody will be happy.
And just call the action as it is. That's all.
Calls it as we sees it. No editorializing. It's our bread and butter.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, Rich, what's wrong with this picture? The coach coming over to get a foul ball.
Yep.
Well, he's there. He's looking around, see if fun anymore.
Got a few people in the dugout, and coach has to go get it.
We lost more foul balls in this backyard over here.
Yeah, Coach Cahill, as you get later in the season, the supply of baseball starts to get a little low.
Yeah, they sure do, real quick.
So we're going to see Trey Maroney leading off. He's the catcher. Charlie Amaro after that, and back to the top of the order. We've also the shortstop, Luke Sala, who's not hitting. He's the one being DH'd for. Made a nice play over at shortstop.
Is that Bello
earlier.
catching, Rich?
What was that?
Bello catching?
Jonah Bellew? Yes.
Yeah, Bello. Get a nice arm. Nice throw down a second just now.
Yeah, we get two pretty good catchers in this game today. Maroney, who's only a sophomore, he played a lot as a freshman last year, so he's pretty seasoned now.
Who's that you talking about?
The catcher, the batter, who just took a.
Is he the son that Mom taught CPR that helped save the life down Lynch Park this past year. Yeah.
Yep.
Almost positive.
Okay. I don't think so.
He's got one or two brothers, doesn't he? Isn't it three of them?
He's got an older brother, Tim Maroney. Oh, you're talking. Oh,
I'm
you're
talking
talking
about
about
catcher.
Bellew. I'm talking. I was talking about Trey Maroney.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The guy who just got.
Oh,
who
okay.
was
Yeah,
batting,
no.
who got hit by a pitch.
No, I was talking about the belly catcher.
Yeah.
Fellow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Read an article. The mom taught him CPR, and he
Okay.
ended up saving a life down Lynch Park
You are
last year.
correct, sir. Trying to get the bunt over. Solid bunt.
That's a tough
Gonna
bunt.
be a tough bunt, and they get him.
Good job. How the first
Aaron
guy get
gets him
on?
over.
How the first guy get on, Rich? I was.
He got hit by a pitch.
Oh, that's right. Well, where are we in the batting order then?
All right, we're back to the top of the order.
All right, so you have the number 9 batter button.
So Al, the number 8 batter, first batter in the inning, he got hit by a pitch. He's on second base now.
Sacrifice
With
button
the
over the
sac button.
second.
Yep.
How many pitches did that all take?
You know what?
That was 5-3 on the sack, right?
Yep. So first
Yeah,
batter,
5-3 in the
so
sack.
Should be three
3 pitches?
pitches.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Had to go get
Had
some
to get the
glovies.
glove.
My fingers don't do good no.
Ground ball.
Oh,
He's going to run right
Gotta
past
go to
it.
first.
Gonna get him, and...
oh, that's
Got
a
him.
nice scoop.
Ooh, boy, that was a close play.
Good play on both
Yep,
ends.
yeah.
And that's what you're going to need.
that
to
McRae at
beat the
first
team
base?
Here.
McKay, yeah.
Yep.
Cal McKay.
That was the.
It's a great
was that-
scoop.
Was that the present
Yeah, there you go.
from Mom and Pup?
Reyes making the play on that. Good play with the runner in front of him.
That's one of the presents. He's got more coming.
All right, so we got Lucas Albano now.
2 outs. Number 2 batter.
Breaking ball inside. Albano does a work study for Albano Electric.
Any family relation, Rich?
Yes. His dad, Pete, is my electrician. Give Pete a little plug while we can.
A plug for the electrician. I like that.
And Albano coming up with a base hit, RBI single.
Gonna tie it up.
First hit of the afternoon, surrendered by Maverick Genest.
Yeah, it's the first hit of the game, right?
Yeah, for either side.
Either side.
So as I had said, Albano leads the team in hits. He adds to his collection. He's got quite a few stolen bases. He's got 8 stolen bases. It looks like he's getting ready to go too.
Yeah, he does. Good job throwing over though. Trying to keep him honest.
And this is the DH, Nico Alves. He flew out to right field his first at bat.
Yep. And the wind is kicked up again.
How can it be even more windy than it already was? Oh my goodness
If they
gracious.
can hear us through the wind
Well,
back home,
that's why we have the filters.
they got to be going, those poor guys.
We got him leaning.
Oh, almost had him.
Ooh.
Wasn't able to hold on to it either.
By the way, I didn't hear how they did, but Beverly now has a sailing team, and they went to the States for the first time.
Oh, really?
This past Saturday, yes. They got the 4th seed. They were going against the 1 seed. I can't remember if it was Nantucket. Gloucester was also in it. Got the 3 seed.
Ground ball high chopper.
Just
Over to
nice
third.
almost.
Nice and easy.
Okay.
That'll end the inning.
Good job by Fisher. So we move to the bottom of the 3rd, tie it up, 1 apiece. Yeah, so
7 or 8 pitches with that, Rich? How much you have? 7 for 28, or
Yeah.
is that right?
Yep.
Very efficient.
yeah, the sailing teams get about they got like about 30, 40 kids the last couple of years. Paul Earl does a nice job fundraising down there, and his granddaughter was a freshman. She's a senior now, but she's recruited some kids, and the program just kept getting bigger and bigger. And
Where do they practice out of?
right out of the Juilliard Club.
Excellent.
Yeah,
So,
nice. You know,
birthplace of the American Navy should have a
Yeah,
good team.
think.
Yeah,
Sailing
it's
team.
nice to keep the kids busy and more kids involved. It's good to see. So congratulations to the Beverly High School sailing team and the Paul Earl and Company and Coach Chucky Twomley.
Al, you mean Marblehead's not the birthplace of the American Navy?
Well,
Where you from, Gloucester?
No, I just
as I recall,
Yeah.
the archivist of the United States made an official declaration.
Yeah.
Now,
Just
whether or
trying
not
to stir
that was jaded by the fact that he's a Beverly native, I'm not sure. But David Ferraro was the AOTIS.
Nice throw over the Gloucester catcher, too. He's got a pretty good arm.
Yeah, and he's a sophomore, Tom, as I mentioned
Oh.
earlier. Peter Canazzo.
Yeah.
I always say Canazzo. Is it Canazzo or Canazzo?
That's Canazzo, I believe.
Okay, all right. All right, so far we've got ourselves a pitcher's duel. 1-1 ball game, if you're just joining us. Here we are in the bottom of the third. Canazzo, the number eight hitter, he'll be followed by Jonah Bellew.
Starts him off the strike.
So down in Gloucester, you got the down in Gloucester, you got Beverly taking on the Gloucester softball team.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Two really powerful teams. Both pretty good records right now.
Gloucester softball's pretty good, too.
Yeah.
I see the girls lost to Lexington in a non-league game the other day. I think it was 10-4.
Was that yesterday? Was that Sunday?
I think it was a Saturday game.
Okay.
Don't quote me.
So do we know, are we covering the Salem game tomorrow?
Wasn't that the game that got changed?
Well, that was the
Ball up the
softball game,
middle.
wasn't it?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we don't know. And the play by Alo.
6-3.
Nice
sorry.
play.
Sala made that play.
Well, if you do the game, Don will probably be around, but I'll check with him if
Yeah.
you're going to cover it.
You know, we may see Ryan Wood at some point coming by. Maybe we can catch his attention or whatever.
I just saw him early
Was
today,
that
too.
game always a home game on Tuesday to conflict with girls softball?
I think so.
I think
thought it was
tomorrow's a
scheduled.
makeup game.
Oh,
it could be,
maybe.
yeah, it could be.
That makes
Right.
sense. We need to get rained
Yeah,
out, as we said earlier.
I'm pretty sure they got rained out against Salem the
Right.
first time around. And
I wonder if it went in the schedule when the girls got canceled, because the girls got canceled today.
Yeah.
I'm
maybe
not
so.
sure that it was that like that last night when I went to bed, to be honest with you.
Strike two. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. And maybe we'll be back here tomorrow. Maybe it won't be so windy.
you're also here Wednesday against Methuen.
Yep.
Correct.
Well, it's that time of year. You're trying to squeeze in the games, making stuff out. That's a breaking ball for a strike.
Froze them.
Yep.
Francis really settling down now. And
Yeah, he had 20 pitches in that first inning, but he's kind of cruising along now.
Yeah, that's his third strikeout of the afternoon.
Yep. And as we said, he is one of the top strikeout pitchers in the Salem News, Gloucester Times service area.
This brings up the top of the order, Danny Pierce.
Yep. And he reached on a walk.
Ooh.
That ball got tipped a little. And they're going to get him, though. That's
another
a-
quick 1-2-3 inning for Francis.
That's a 1-4-3, right, Al? I think Braden got a
One,
piece of
I
that.
think he did too. And I only got 8 pitches for that inning, Rich.
Total of
40.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really struggled a little bit with his.
How many pitches are in? 8?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Braden struggled a little bit with his control, but now he's right back at it. By
I
the
don't
way,
know. I mean,
also-
one walk.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
the struggle?
No, I mean he went deep in a couple of counts.
Yeah, to that 20 pitches.
Yeah. Now I don't know what
Yeah.
the Beverly High schedule is right now. I don't know if their seniors are still in school, but the Gloucester seniors are already done.
Are they?
So this is a little different for the seniors on the baseball team when they're doing whatever they're doing during the day, and then they got to come down.
Beverly's always the last school to graduate every year.
Well, graduation's one thing, Tommy, but the seniors end classes pretty early
Oh,
because,
that's- yeah, but I'm
because
talking
they
about-
have their internships and
I'm talking about graduation day. Herd Stadium. Beverly's always the last one. Oh, it could be Damas now, because Damas starts a week later.
Well, I remember 5 years ago, the COVID year, they had the drive-through graduation, which I kind of appreciated.
I remember that, yeah.
I kind of appreciated it, you know. Just drive in, wait for them to call you up, you go in, take a few pictures, get in the car and leave. You didn't have to sit through all those boring speeches or anything, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was going to ask you what you thought about graduation, Rich, but now I know. I don't have to ask you.
Was that your son or daughter's graduation?
Daughter. You know, you got to mix up your speeches. When you make a speech every year, you can't be saying the same thing all the time.
Do you make a speech every year?
Oh, no, not me. I'm saying the people who make the speeches, you can't kind of say the same thing over and over. People who have multiple kids.
You just record it, you hit the play button,
yeah,
that's
right.
it.
Nolan Aiello was up, the second baseman.
Struck out his first at-bat. He's going to take a strike right there.
For those of you just joining, we have a 1-1 game here in the top of the fourth.
Fly ball. That's going to get pushed out of play, I think. And it does. That looked like a second baseman could have made the play at one point, but then it just kind of got pushed over.
Kept on going and going and going.
Can't believe next Monday's Memorial Day. Today, early this year, right? 26.
Seems like it, yeah.
I'm leaving 2 days later for Chicago. Cubs on the 28th.
Oh,
right.
Nice. That's right. You did mention that.
Breaking ball.
Broke a little late.
Tommy, you going to get yourself a pizza while you're out there? Fly ball to right.
That's hooking.
Carnazzo makes the play.
Good job. Stay with that.
Isn't Chicago known for the big pizza? What do you call it?
Oh, the deep dish. Yeah.
Deep dish.
The deep dish.
Pizzeria Uno.
I like the New York thin.
Well,
Greasy, fold it in half and it drips.
Chicago does that too.
Do they? I'm sure they get that both types out there.
This is the right fielder, Matt Smith. Matt was hit by a pitch back in the second inning.
Tommy, you got to make sure you go to the Billy Goat pub while you're out there.
Okay, the Billy what?
The Billy Goat.
How about Harry Carey's? Got to still be there, right?
Fisher with the play. Sends it over.
Nice and easy. Great job by Teddy setting his feet. That was
I know
last
the place to
ground
go
balls.
was always the Harry Carey's place. I imagine that's probably still there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I've been there, but the Billy Goat, that's where the curse.
Oh,
That's where the curse was originally placed.
Okay.
And it's also where the SNL got their skit for the cheeseburger. All right.
This is Jalen Severino, the center fielder.
Jalen
reached on a fielder's choice in the second.
I could wear my Cubs hat, but that I'll just fit in like a Cubs fan. I'm thinking I'm going to wear my Red Sox hat. That'll draw attention. Red Sox, Cubs fans,
Strike one.
Pretty much the same, you know?
1-1.
Well,
If you like the Sox, you like the Cubs.
Tinkers to Everest chance.
Oh.
Let's play two.
Let's play two.
Speaking of Chicago baseball, Joe Jackson got reinstated, huh?
Chicago baseball, you said, right? White Sox.
Chicago baseball, yeah.
Who was famous for the Let's Play Two, Tom? Whose quote is that attributed to?
Wasn't it Yogi?
No.
Banks.
No, all right.
There you go. Ernie Banks.
Yeah, right.
Mr. Baseball.
Yeah.
2-2.
See, they had the Penguin. Ron Santo played third. Who was
Bill Buckner? Buckner played for them?
Mark Race.
Mark Race over there.
A lot of good players
Mark
over
Race
there.
is the one who hit my wife
Right.
with the foul ball.
Sandberg.
Ryan Sandberg, Rhino. I just last night watched Kerry Wood's last at bat that he pitched.
Oh, wow.
Bunch of years ago. He was a good one.
Yep.
Struck out 20 early on in his rookie season.
Yeah.
How about Clemens being in Boston when his kid hit his first career home run? That was nice.
Full count now. Severino.
Wasn't nice that it was against the Red Sox, but it was nice otherwise.
You know his kid pitched one inning and got
Ground ball. Going to be trouble. He bobbles it.
Nice job by Fisher staying with it.
Great recovery by Teddy.
Fisher. Stay in front of it, make the play.
I got to tell you guys, he looks more and more comfortable over there as the season has gone on. Yeah, he didn't start over there. Teddy, he didn't start at third at the beginning of the year. I think Connor Conley was there a lot. And then Connor moved over to first and Cal out to right field. And I've been very impressed with the way he's been handling the glove. And he's making the play, setting his feet. He's not rushed. He has a nice, strong arm. Real nice job over there.
Yeah, both Connors doing a good job.
I got 12 pitches for Maverick up to just 40.
Yeah.
After 4, which is, wow.
Well, you know, he did that his last outing.
He did, yeah. He came. I think he only had, did he even have 60?
Like 59,
yeah,
58, 59.
59 sounds right.
So I started telling you that Clemens' kid, I guess, pitched 1 inning and had 1 strikeout. And the father told him, you just put us in the record books. We, as father and son, have the most strikeouts, right? Clemens says, how many strikeouts? And his kid had 1.
That's funny.
But they became the #1 father-son strikeout kings. They got the 5th inning up there. I believe it's only the 4th.
Bottom of the 4th.
Bottom of 4th.
Right?
Yep. Maybe they're cold and they want to go home.
Yeah. Trying to fake the umpires up.
Well, this is such a big game here. Beverly looking to hand Gloucester their first conference defeat.
Yeah.
It's a tall order to be filled, but the Panthers are out there competing. Gotta love it. Trying to chase down Peabody.
Nice throw there by Maroney.
Beverly 1 win away from qualifying for the state tournament.
Nice
As Tom said, there's 5 games to go at 9-6.
And they were
overall.
They were what, 3-3, 4-4 at one point.
Yeah, right. All of that.
All right, so we got Cal McKay coming up.
And at one point under 500, I think.
Yeah, that's right. They were 3-4 at one point.
Maybe even 5-6 at another point.
Come on, Cade. Let's go, buddy.
I think you're right. They've won their last 4.
Base hit for Mom and Dad.
That's going to be out of play. Kay grounded out to short. His last at bat. That was the ball that moved Pierce over to third. Ball in the dirt.
Look at the lacrosse kids wearing shorts over there. Oh, mama.
Your broadcast partner to my left is wearing shorts over there.
It was nice when I left the house. That was a ball. 2.
Left the house this afternoon after school, or? Oh, this morning.
Just to come over. It wasn't that bad. 2-1.
And I think it's probably worse on top of the hill there.
Yeah, I think so. Ball 3.
3-1.
3-1.
All right, good to get this lead off. You know.
Oh, yeah, okay, there we go.
This is number 2 hitter.
Number 2 hitter,
right?
Cal McKay.
And he's on.
Okay, he's on.
Ball. Walks him.
Lead off walk, right?
Yes, sir.
Now what are we going to do, Al? You get your number 3 batter up. Good hitter.
Yep.
Lefty.
And Cal has outstanding speed.
Yeah.
I think I might steal him. I don't think I'd have Charlie bunt here. But I'll tell you what, Charlie bunting, if the third baseman is back, he's another guy who can run like the wind.
Well,
And you could go from first to third on a 2 if the shortstop doesn't cover.
The third baseman's playing
on the
forward
grass.
Bunch. He's on the grass.
Well, he's not holding Cal on
I know,
either,
it's
which
kind
is
of interesting
interesting.
how they hold him. There he goes.
What a jump, because he wasn't being
There he
held
goes
on, and
there,
he's safe.
In there, safe. A lot of hesitation.
That's
by
the umpire. That made me nervous for a
know.
second.
Well, that was a strike. If that first pitch was a ball, it's a good time. I would have the batter square the bunt and hope the third baseman charges and the kick and walk into third. Now you got him on third with no outs.
All right.
A lot of times if the third baseman sees him square, they come charging in. You bring the bat back.
Ball
Or
2.
square, the third baseman stays,
Ball 1.
get the bunt down to third. Give yourself up. Gonna get him over to third with 1 out. Right? There's no outs here, right?
1-1's the count.
That's inside.
Inside. Almost hit him.
or lefty, you want the ball hit to the right side. Either way, all right.
Well, last time Charlie hit it to the left side and moved Danny over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ironically.
The shortstop. That's right.
Cal can get a little bigger lead, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a good secondary. There we go, good secondary.
There he goes.
Got a great jump.
Oh, no.
Got a great jump. No, he's in.
He's out.
Oh, no. Cahill was right there.
Wow.
Saw it. No lineman.
Yeah, with the left-handed batter.
His leg must have came up short because I thought he was going to get in on the other side. That's a great throw by the catcher. I thought he got a great jump.
Well, like Al said, you get a left-handed batter. Makes it a little easier. Maroney's got a good arm, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, having to throw around a righty could have made all the difference in the world there.
Struck him out. Now you
So
get
all
two
of a sudden we go from
runner in scoring position
with no outs to bases clear with 2, and that'll bring up the DH, Colby McLean. Colby down by the victim of the strikeout, his first at bat. Also helps the pitch count of Braden Francis.
Yeah, it does.
Whoa.
They hit home plate?
Ball in the dirt.
I think they might have hit home plate
Got
where
up
that
there.
bounced.
Got up there in the backstop.
Rich, you recall how the first Beverly-Gloucester game went? Beverly had a lead, I believe, and then lost it late. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe that was the case. That's a strike.
Game have to get continued? Was that a 2-day affair? They had to go
No, that
on
was
Saturday?
Gloucester
Masconomet.
No, but did that happen with Beverly as well? No. I don't know why. I think it went to a Saturday, but maybe it was just a Saturday game, perhaps.
Yeah,
I think it was-
Gloucester
I think it was a
Masconomet ended up
Saturday.
playing it, finishing on a Saturday.
Ball outside.
I feel like I'm in Alaska. This is crazy, man.
Oh, man.
They asked me if I miss coaching baseball. Okay.
Maybe the camera will freeze up and we'll have to shut it down.
Foul ball. Well, you know, it's funny because we're generally, in the beginning of the season, we're ready for this kind of stuff, right?
I'm not
Yeah,
ready for this.
exactly. You know,
Or at least you think
you're prepared mentally.
You prepare mentally. You bring an extra layer of clothes. Ground ball to third.
Oh, he
Wow,
booted
can't
it.
handle it.
Okay.
Ball stayed down on him instead of coming back up.
Yeah.
So Beverly has a base runner.
Well, Teddy Fisher up. Hey, this kid's a strong kid. How's that wind? Was it a little changing a little bit, Richard? Look at the flag out there now.
It's still blowing in. The flag just changed the side
Yeah.
of the pole that is
Yeah.
flapping. Oh, they got him. They have
My,
him leaning there.
My body temperature tells me that the wind's still blowing in. Oh, my.
That's a ball. Fisher Cade his first at bat. You see Braden's father Jeff over there. Right? He's wearing shorts. He's a Gloucester guy.
And how did he travel to the game, Rich? Did he come up the line?
He came up the line.
Came up the line from the north direction, which I still don't understand.
That's a
Rich,
story.
where I grew up, the line was Malden Everett line.
Right, yeah.
Alden Everett.
2-1 now is the count. 2 outs, runner on first. All
Not
tied
being
up.
held on again.
Nope.
Which is kind
So-
of interesting in this
I know.
situation. Why? They're just
Well,
baiting
I
him to
think-
run
I think
with the lefty up. He
Mart-
doesn't want to.
no. I think Martel's got a lot of length, and I think that if they want to throw over, he can position himself and maybe sweep that tag.
I'd like to see Teddy turn on this inside pitch. He's kind of jumping out back a little bit on inside pitch, guys,
Fouled it
rather than
off.
just turn on
Oh,
it.
that could be a. Whoa, that's way over there.
Yeah, that ball looked like it was going to land at about the 10-yard line. But
That is against the fence at the end of the high jump pit.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have a long walk to that baseball.
All right, so we got a full count, 2 outs. The runner will probably be going here. Let's see if they throw over.
3-2-2. Got to make sure he goes.
Always a good time to throw over.
Why is he not
Inside.
running? Is it not 3-2? Is the scoreboard run?
Someone call
I
time?
think they called timeout.
Had to be.
You got to figure.
There's a runner going on that pitch.
Does that go down? That doesn't go down as a pitch.
I'll have to back my clicker up one.
Oh yeah. Although he did the entire pitch motion. Runner goes, foul ball. That's a pitch.
There's another one over there.
Another one.
Yeah.
Again,
Same spot.
that
Look
could
at-
be in the field hockey goal. Oh, just wide.
Just hit the other ball.
All right, so you know the runner's going here. If I'm Gloucester, I'd throw over. Try to get him. Get him leaning. Slow it down a little, but they don't.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. That really makes
Who's
that,
the runner on second base here, guys?
That's McLean.
Colby McLean.
That walk there
DH.
now kind of makes that play at
Yeah.
third.
Making
at
the
you.
first out of the inning at
Yeah.
third is always tough.
All right, so
How's his speed, guys? McLean. You know, you think you get someone on the bench that can fly. Might be a
Yeah.
good time for pinch runner.
yeah. You get McManus now.
This Micah here.
Yep. Micah grounded out first to the first baseman. His first at bat. Looks at ball 1.
That ball is going to hang up there. And
Oh,
he makes the
boy,
catch.
oh boy.
I'll tell you.
Salerno,
I'll tell
not
ya.
Salerno, I'm sorry, Amaro
That
bobbled it
would
a
have
little
put
bit,
Beverly up by 1.
but he hung on to it. And the inning. The wind had a little something to do with that.
It pulled the ball. He went back. He made a nice catch over the shoulder. It hit his glove, bobbled around, but he came up with it. And we have still a 1-1 game after 4. And Beverly still looking for their first hit of the afternoon.
And did I see Danny Grant? Remember Danny Grant? He was the manager here for the baseball team for years. Will was coaching. I believe I saw him. He graduated from Endicott, and he was a manager down there for the baseball team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, great kid.
Okay.
Great kid.
Now, I got him at 64 pitches.
I have him at 64 as well. That was a 24-pitch inning.
What's Maverick got for pitches?
Mavericks at 40.
Okay.
You know what, though? That inning
Are they
took
both
a
at
little
40?
bit of time.
Both at 40?
Huh?
They're both pitches are at 40 after 4. Right?
No, Francis is at 64.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Tommy said 40, and I wrote down 40.
But that inning took a little bit of time. So
Mavericks only
let's
thrown
see.
40 pitches?
Yep, so let's see.
So it's 10 pitches an inning. That's wow.
That's Beverly math. That's Beverly math.
I love that. I always like to see the math skills come out
I was
whenever
always
possible.
talking about his Malden High math skills.
Well, I'm looking out. I'm seeing the 5 out there for the 5th inning. So I'm just double checking.
It is now the top of the 5th. And let's see, who comes to bat for the Fishermen? The 7, 8, and 9 batters, Martell, Maroney, and Amira, who just made that nice catch out there. Maroney holds the only run of the day for the Fishermen.
After being hit by a pitch.
And speaking of fishermen, or actually, Rich, fisherman friends of yours, here's your broadcasting.
Yeah, that's our buddy Tim Kearns.
Was that Timmy Kearns?
Yeah. Tim was a coach of the Beverly, of the Gloucester High baseball team, varsity, for a few years.
I think that's a called strike.
Yes, it was.
But speaking of Gloucester, Rich, what happened yesterday over by the harbor with the cars
Oh,
going
someone
into
drove
the...
a car.
Wow, they're
And
lucky.
They're very lucky. We had some good Samaritans who saved their lives.
Yeah, God bless them. Wow. That was scary, huh?
Yeah, actually, one of the rescuers was an off-duty fireman.
Fireman, yeah.
Who was a high school classmate of mine,
Oh, what was his name?
Buddy Dowsett.
What was it?
Buddy Dowsett. Or
Okay. Well,
Doucette,
God bless him.
depending on how you-
Somebody had to use a hammer to break a window or something?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got to break the
yeah.
window to get in. And then they had to cut the seatbelts.
Yeah, 2 and 1's the count now.
That's hit well.
Oh, that's trouble.
And Salerno's not going to get to it, and he's going to hold up. Martel's going to hold up.
Oh, wow.
Nice job by Charlie getting that in.
Is that Charlie out and left?
It is.
Yep.
Who we got in center on right, by the way?
McManus in center and Carnazzo in right.
Carnazzo. Okay, so we got Maroney up. He got hit by a pitch last time. Probably going to see him bunt here. Thrown over. Fisher going to be playing for the bunt here.
Good job by Fisher pinching behind the pitcher on the throwback from the first baseman. I bring Fisher in.
Well, I don't think you want to show it too soon in case he doesn't bunt.
No, he's
on top of the grass.
I'm telling you, you got a bunt coming here all the way. Bunt.
Yeah, 8 batter.
Number 8 batter. He's bunting.
Thrown over.
He's showing it late, though, because I'm watching his hands. He hasn't moved the hands up from the handle. Here it is.
Push the ball to first.
1, 1, 1, 1.
Oh, yikes.
Never made the play.
Yeah.
He thought about going to second, and his hips were still facing that way when he threw it to first, but he made an accurate throw.
He thought about it.
I think that he had a shot at him at second, to be honest with you.
He might have gone right away, but you know what? The catcher's
he-
got to give him help on that.
I don't think he thought he was going to have it, but he took a look anyway.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
where the catcher's got to be calling right away.
Yeah, so this is going to bring up Charlie Amaro.
Because he had to turn the look.
Oh, yeah, that's the catcher's
Follows it
call, 100%. Oh,
That's not good.
that's going to hurt.
Yeah,
That's going to leave a mark.
yes it is.
I'm surprised it didn't break the window. Hit the window. Oh, excuse me.
We got to get the get the block for him.
The what?
The cough block.
Oh,
1-1.
we need a lot of things today.
I know.
We need a heater. We need the cough block. I need a couple of Kleenexes.
You know, the good thing, Al, my familiarity with Gloucester names meant we didn't have
That's
to
it.
ask.
Well,
And held on to it.
Yeah. All right, 2 outs.
We didn't have to ask for a phonetic pronunciation.
That's always the top of the order here now.
it is Braden Francis up.
looking to help himself out here. 1-1 ball game. The pitcher's now up with a runner in scoring position. Could really help himself out with a base hit here.
Braden has grounded out twice today, once to first and once to short.
Yeah, it's a big run he can help himself with.
And this is a big out for Beverly if they can get it to keep Gloucester off the board here in the 5th. Going to see if small ball works.
Ball 2. The wind is howling even more now.
You know, you got first base open here. It's not the end of the world walking on, but the number 2 batter's a heck of a hitter, too.
Yeah.
But you could set up a force
Ball 3.
if you walk them.
Now you got a senior who's been playing varsity for 4 years now. Do you give him a green light now?
Absolutely. In fact, that's what I think he just stayed. He looked down and he just kind of nodded.
No,
All right.
I'm not going to need it.
All right. Again, you get another good hitter, but with first base open, you got a force play now.
All right, so Coach Millay is going to go out and talk to him.
One ground ball.
Looks like we might have a pinch hitter here. No. Pinch runner, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Probably going to get a courtesy runner for your pitcher.
And it's number 2. Who's that, Rich? Do I have the roster or do you?
I think
Is that a new rule here in high school? Courtesy runner?
Oh, they can re-enter. I don't know if it's a courtesy or
this
not.
wind is really messing up.
I don't know what I did with that.
I can't
I
remember.
have something here, but okay. Number 2 is Cade Cooper. Cade Cooper, a senior. He's having a pretty decent year. First and second.
Albano up. Has a base hit, and it's flown out to center.
I'll tell you, that wood's really kicking up.
Yeah.
I see Fisher, had to turn his back because the dirt's blowing right in his face.
Well, that's the other thing. The way this wind's blowing,
Yeah.
dirt getting into your eyes
Yeah.
as a hitter,
Yeah.
and as a catcher, and as an umpire. Fly ball, that's going to go foul.
It's a heck of an effort.
Yeah, Peter Carnazzo getting his sprints in, having to track that down.
Bono had the base hit with the RBI his last at-bat. Ground ball, Jeunesse.
Took it off the face.
Nice play. Is he
Gloves
okay?
slowed it down.
He's excited that he made the play. I don't think he's hurt.
Yeah.
I think it bopped him in the face, though. But he got a piece of it first, so fortunately he's not hurt. It might have hit him in the chest, but...
He grabbed his face.
He's got 3, 4, 5 coming up now next inning. That was a big out.
What a great pitching performance by Maverick Jeunesse so far here.
Terrific.
I might have had one extra. What do you have?
I got him at 53.
Okay, I have him at 54, but I think I hit the button once too many.
So Jeunesse making the play on that, trying to keep his eye on the ball almost.
He did indeed. Big hole there for the Panthers when it looked like the Fishermen were going to be able to take the lead there. Played the small ball.
Yeah.
2 pitcher fielding plays that inning for Maverick Jeunesse. One of them on the sacrifice bunt that had this announcer with his heart in his mouth. But he made a nice play with it, stayed with it, made an accurate throw to first on the sack, and great fielding play up the middle right there.
All right, so I got word whose car that was. It was Pat Barry. He's the assistant athletic director, or I don't know his exact position title, but Pat's been involved in Gloucester athletics for probably about 40 years now, helping out.
Well, his window didn't break, did it?
No,
and it didn't hit the metal.
No, but if he did break a window, he'll just take it over to Seaside Glass and Mirror over on Pond Road in Gloucester. See my brother Dom. All right, so we're going to see Jonathan Reyes coming up. J. Ray grounded out to second first at bat. That's a strike.
Yeah,
no strike. No, the appeal went to the base umpire. Waved it off.
What are the Beverly fans? Those are the Beverly fans on right field. They all sit out there now.
I believe so.
Like a big group of them looking. Because I don't see them down around here.
Foul ball. No, a lot of the parents go over that way. A couple of the fathers usually hang out on the hill, but it's like a little tailgate almost over there.
Do you think they have any hot cocoa?
Yes.
Maybe they can.
Maybe
if they listen to BevCam.
With a little extra flavoring in there, maybe. Strike. Boy, that was an outside pitch.
That was a strike?
Yeah.
Well.
Where were you in the order here? Who we got here?
This is Jonathan Reyes, 789. Yep. Reyes, Carnazzo, and Bellevue.
Ball. 2-2. Gentile will go deep into a pitch count with these guys, too. Foul ball. So 68, 69 pitches right now. That he's not worried.
No, especially with him throwing a no-hitter into the fifth there. He's not going to be too worried. Although 3 walks are probably a little uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
I have his whip here somewhere.
Yeah, Belly's
but I'm too cold to actually access it.
Yeah, his whip is.
Beverly's still looking for their first, right?
Yep.
Don't worry, Tommy. Al already
tried to jinx him. Ooh.
Wow, that looked good.
Had a buckle on that one. Full count.
That's hit
Fly
well.
ball. That could be not
Wow.
I'll tell you, these
Holy
these
cow.
outfielders have done a really nice job reading the.
All right, so I just got word through Mike Levine, who coaches the Legion team, that they have what they call the speed-up rule. You can run for either the pitcher or the catcher now. It's the speed-up rule. Keep it going. That makes sense. So we thank Mike. And he says it's very windy down there. Yes, it is, Mike.
All right, so Peter Carnazzo up. Ball. Strike one. 1-1 the count. Two.
Picked up the outside corner.
Yeah, it almost seems like that strike zone's got a little slightly wider.
As the temperature has dropped.
Yeah. Well, you know, the umpire's got to feel it too. That's a ball. 2-2. Again, by the time you get to May 19th, you're thinking decent weather. Not too worried. It's really the wind. I mean, not necessarily cold. Struck him out.
Another strikeout. He's mowing him down.
Five
Just
strikeouts.
5?
Yep.
Yep, yeah, I missed one in the 4th. 1 per inning.
All right, so that brings up Jonah Bellew. Fouls that
Good
out.
hack.
I think Pat Barry might be questioning his parking spot.
He hasn't moved.
Tommy working his playlist for us.
Is that you on music, Coach?
I hit a button by mistake, and it's a real point. and I says, I do like the song.
Super Sounds.
Coach Tom Donovan bringing you the latest in technology here on the BevCam
Super
Sports
Sounds
Network.
of the 70s with Coach Donovan.
We love it.
What was the name of the song?
I have no idea.
My Girl.
Oh.
Temptation.
That's it. Well, it's going to get down. He
Hey,
got
that's
down.
gonna
Jonah
get
goes to
down.
the fence.
Come on,
It's gonna
baby.
be 2.
Come
He's
on.
gonna get 2. He'll hold up there at second. Bellew with a big double.
First
Break up
hit.
the no-hitter.
Breaks up the no-hitter. And here comes Danny Pierce, top of the order.
And the announces Jinx
The
lives.
announcer jinxed. For the Gloucester fans, I just want you to know I did not say that.
I'm not too sure what.
Oh, I can't hear it now.
So they're going to run for Bellew, the speed-up rule.
There's the
as
speed-up
Tommy was
rule.
talking about. Looks like
Mikey
Michael
O'Leary
Yep.
typically gets the nod for that.
Tommy's still working the super Motown sounds.
Can hit that X up there. Will that stop it?
Well, I wouldn't say he's a Luddite. Tommy's not really tech savvy, so this could take a while.
Starts it for now.
Okay, so you got a runner on second now. Danny Pierce. Though.
All right, this is a big at bat for Danny Pierce. Come on, Piercy.
Oh, it gets away. Bellew's going to go to third. O'Leary's going to go to third. That is. So that's a ball.
I think that's a pass ball now.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it was in the dirt, did it?
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't dirt?
I think so.
Okay.
We have that screen in
Screen,
front
wait,
of us.
right.
So.
The screen is screening us.
Tommy's like the kids with this cell phone. He's going to keep checking it. 2-0 the count. Hitters count. Ball 3.
Oh, boy. Okay, now, this could be interesting. If he walks first and third, get a fast runner. Delay steal, Al?
Yeah, I don't know. It depends what you think about Mikey at third, if you think he can swipe home.
Strike one.
I'd like to see Danny Pierce find some green grass and get the run in instead.
Yeah. Who's the runner on third?
Mike O'Leary for running for Joe Nabelio.
Okay.
All
Walked him.
four.
Here we go. This
We
will be
got a
interesting.
first and third.
How about the block move? He comes to the belt, and you take off. A lot of times kids will, he's go, step off, he's go. They just panic, they block.
All right, so Coach Gentile going to go have a talk with him.
This is a good timeout. I like what he's doing, Gentile. You want to talk about this first and third situation now. Be prepared.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Tell them mentally. Whenever we had the situation, we used to have someone go in and tell, hey, first and third, don't panic. If I yell, step off. Be prepared mentally. Just lift that back foot off the mound, step off.
You also want to break up that forced play at second on the ground ball.
Get the ball to second baseman.
2 outs, though, right?
Could look across the
Yeah,
diamond.
I'm not talking about double play, but it takes off the force at second.
If Beverly can get there. If Beverly can get there from the offensive side. Yes.
Here's another thing, too. You got one of your best hitters up now, right? McKay.
You know what, though? Maroney has a good arm. If they try to steal,
Yes, real good
he
arm.
might throw him out.
Well, you're not going to steal. You're going to go and stop and come back.
No, I'm saying that's what you're saying they're going to do. This might be a straight
Yeah.
steal.
Yeah.
Should be. Well, you got a good lead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fake to third. See what they're doing. See if anything's happening.
Now that move's illegal in MLB now, right?
Yes, it is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They changed that. That's right. Wasn't that 2 years ago? Same
Did it
thing.
again. Yeah.
They had a Beverly team that fell for that twice, and they said, when this kid falls for that, is walking home from Beaver or Emerson Park. Oldest trick in the book.
Not going. Strike one.
Ooh. Was it a strike?
Yep.
Nobody
Was indeed.
warming up.
Well, I'd like to warm up, Rich. I'm freezing.
Same thing. Let's do it. Big pitch. Ooh.
Foul ball.
Ooh.
Sorry.
In
swing
the
and a
hole,
miss.
0-2.
Ball in the dirt.
Do something here now.
Send him now, you think? With 2 strikes?
I break him when he comes to the belt. I break him. I'd like to see Pierce on third, the other way around.
Well, that fake to third is really kind of holding the runner a little bit, too.
Oh, hell. No, he's putting it straight.
That's a good take there.
Tough take. 1 and 2's the count now. Still not sending the runner. It's kind of interesting.
Ooh.
Breaking ball.
Ooh.
Froze him.
Yep.
Too good to look at.
That was a nasty breaking ball there. Gets out of it.
Get the music at
You
intermission.
had 25 pitches on that, Rich, for 89. Is that right?
That's what I got. All right, so we're coming top of the 6th here.
clinched the guys, in case you're wondering.
Oh, thank God.
And a spot in the Champions League. It's going.
Go down and
Oh, that's close. Oh. Jonah made that close. Danny throws the tag down.
I was actually
gets in.
texting Mike Levine to see if
2-2.
if he can still hear us. You know, because didn't you mention something earlier that we lost power?
Yeah. What did he say?
He hasn't got back to me yet.
Maybe because he can't hear us.
No sound at all.
He's responding.
No, everybody's happy.
Respond back with, I wish I could.
Oh, now he says all set. So you got it back.
3-1.
Get it back on.
They call this a haboob.
A what?
A haboob. The windstorms, the big windstorms that come
called
in.
haboobs?
It's called a haboob.
Innings, 59 pitches.
All right.
So now we're gone again. No sound again.
So we're going to see Graham Gavin going out to right field, it looks like.
And after 5 complete. And he is responsible for runners on first and second.
And did I hear he's going to Bentley, Al?
2 count.
Boy, be a good comeback. Come on.
Strikeout really.
Is this where we ask Chris for combat pay when he comes out to
maybe
fix
so.
the frozen
Yeah,
equipment?
I think so.
We're looking for differentials.
Salerno looking for a strikeout here now.
Whoa.
Ground ball. That's going to be a
Oh,
tough
that's
play.
trouble.
Pierce over, gets him.
Big out, big out.
Moves the runners, though. Just
That's
like
as good
I
as your
said.
bunt, Tom.
Yeah, exactly.
He hit the ball to the right side.
Yeah. Did the job.
Good piece of hitting.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice play by Danny. That was an easy ball.
Yeah. Okay, so that brings up Severino.
So this is number 8 here, guys?
No. 6.
Jalen
Six hitter.
Severino.
That was the
The
fifth.
sixth
That was the
hitter.
5th batter who just
Yeah.
grounded out.
That was the 5th batter grounded out?
Yep. So they're bringing in the infield here. Try to cut down anything at the plate. Strike one. That ball had a little movement on it.
Did.
Mm-hmm.
Just going to knock it down here. Foul ball.
Oh, almost got his car again.
And,
That's actually where I was parked and got hit right behind him. No dent, however.
no.
Charlie's up 0-2.
0-2
This would be
on
a
the batter.
big spot for a punch out.
Fouls it off.
Good battle going here.
Too late now, but those guys thinking suicide bunt there, too?
Nope.
No?
No. Not with a 6 batter, I don't think.
No. Not to mention, if he tries to throw any breaking ball or anything,
Could
ball
get
might
by the
skip
catcher,
away.
yeah.
Struck
Oh,
him.
and he gets the
out.
K. Big punch out.
That's
Boy,
gonna
I'll
bring
tell
up-
you, this is Charlie's one more to.
Yeah, but it's a tall order
One more
here.
to
I
go.
know. What do you think with first base open here? Do you want to pitch to Giacomo? Rip that base hit?
What
Yeah.
number batter is this?
He did.
This is 7.
Yeah, Martell's a pretty good hitter, though.
Yeah.
Big strike zone, too. Strike one.
Yeah.
Well, taking advantage of the big strike zone there.
Got to go get him.
Oh, it feels like that the wind died down just a few 100 miles an hour there.
About 30 seconds.
Oh, boy.
Feels like we're on Mount Washington right now. Strike two. 2-0.
He's just blowing it by him.
Yep. 0-2 now. Second and third, 2 outs.
I wouldn't play games. I just come right at him.
Top
with
of
a
the
fastball.
6th inning.
Yeah, out of the zone, though, right? You don't,
Yeah.
you don't give him a pitch
Yeah.
to hit here, do you?
Nope. Nope. Out of the zone.
That was the
Too
pitch.
good a pitch, though. Be afraid to waste one, Charlie. Hope these kids are listening to us for a learning curve, right, Rail?
There you go.
You're up on 2,
Yeah,
right?
don't give him something he can
Don't
hurt you
give-
with.
Yeah.
Get him a chase.
Listen.
All
Yeah,
right.
good pitch. There you
that's
go.
Yeah, I like
Maybe he can't. He did hear us.
Maybe.
Elevated the strike zone. Now you can come in low, down, and in, maybe.
This girl's gonna freeze down here. Oh.
Oh, he
look
smashed
at
Go with the
this.
hit. That's going to get to the gap. That's going to
wow,
score
2
two.
runs.
Big hit.
And
by
he's
him.
going for 2.
In.
And he's in there.
Told you she'd have walked
Big
him.
double.
You did?
Wow.
Giacomo Martell. Big 2-out
One
double.
strike away from getting out of it. One strike away.
That's going to bring up Trey Maroney. Again, Maroney had
Got
the
it.
first run.
Got to tip your cap, though, to Martell.
Yeah,
He's down 0-2.
Yeah.
Fouled
Yeah.
one off,
Yeah.
took a fastball out of the zone, and was able
Yeah.
to square
Great
one
job.
up.
Well, you know, if you talk to Coach Gentile, he cannot speak any more highly of the seniors on this team. And Martell and Francis, he raves about these guys. Leaders, they're like other coaches on the team. So that's leadership you see, fighting stuff off. And that's going to be a foul ball. And he he's going to miss those guys when they do leave. But he's got some younger guys who are stepping into that role too. Maroney being one of them. That's
Foul.
Foul.
Any relation to the Danvers Maroonies?
I believe so. Somehow, I'm not exactly sure. One and two. The 1 and 2 is the count. And he struck him out. But Fishermen pick up 2 to take a 3-1 lead. Okay.
What's that? Okay.
Tommy got all his profanity out before the.
I just heard some of the voices. I can keep the sounds back on now for them. Yeah, so
right,
so the sound's back on.
You have 17?
I had 19.
19. All right, that's about right. All right, so the Panthers going to come up. They got their heart of the order coming up with Salerno, McLean, Fisher. And it looks like France is going to come out for this one. He's at about 89
pitches. 89 pitches, and he has that minuscule ERA.
Yeah. And with the pitch count limit, I think he's only got about, I think it's 115, maybe.
Is that the limit?
I think. And we did see Martel warming up a little bit over in the bullpen with another one of those seniors, Vincenzo Cimitaro. Francesco is his father.
Here comes the wind again. Oof.
So this, I mentioned Vincenzo Cimitaro.
Yes.
He's an award-winning photographer.
Yes.
He's been working.
You've talked about him before.
Yeah, we've been. He's been doing the photo stuff at some of the winter sports, and he works with our photo teacher Emily Harney, who's done a great job with that program. Vincenzo's so good that he actually made me look good in the picture.
Oh. I thought he was a photographer, not a miracle worker.
He's a magician.
So they must have a girls' youth hockey, lacrosse, excuse me.
Yeah.
Down here, I see that. I'm watching these kids come in there
they're
with
little
shots. Oh, it's gonna be freezing.
So Al, I mentioned, he took the picture of me. The picture of me was during the work stoppage, back in November. Vincenzo had a picture that went national. I won't get into the details of the picture.
That's why we were talking about it.
Yeah. So
that's right.
He's gone national. All right. So Braden Francis going against Charlie Salerno. That's going to be a foul ball out of play.
Wow, that's traveling though.
Salerno is now the pitcher for the Panthers.
Both of those runs were charged to Maverick Janust. Yep. Here comes the base running coach, Tony Pascarosa, the legend.
That ball's outside. 1-1 the count to Salerno.
So we must have 3, 4, 5, right, guys?
Yep, you got it. Tommy doesn't need a scorebook. He's just... Ball 2.
2-1.
2-1. Tony works with a couple of the Gloucester guys.
Hit the center field, traveling.
Away. That's going to be a double.
That's
that ball just tailed away from the center fielder.
Well, it came off the lefty's bat, Rich, so it was going to go that way. And Charlie Salerno.
Now, you think about that one strike away last inning. That could be the winning run right there on second. The ball in the sixth, no outs.
Well, the other thing you think about, too, Rich, is, Tommy, is that the guy who gave up that hit was able to have that memory of the goldfish. Went up there, didn't take it to us at bat.
Yeah.
And that's a huge quality to have, right?
Yeah.
Things happen in a baseball game, good, bad, and different, but you can't change what's in the past. So
no, that's right.
Tip of the cap to Charlie putting that at bat in.
It's an athlete being an athlete, too.
That's right.
Colby McLean up.
Well, good point, Al.
One you missed
Excellent
that
point.
first pitch. Strike one.
That's because I couldn't do that when I played.
Round to third. Albano looks him back. Nice pick by Martell, thrown over. The runner's safe.
Wow!
I'll tell you, that was a great scoop for the first baseman. He saved
that was a real good scoop.
It could have been first and third with no outs. Comes Fisher. Got to get this run home. Give yourself a shot here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, got to get at least one here, right?
Yeah.
If you want to keep this.
I'm telling Teddy, belt high. You want to get the ball.
You want to try to get it in the air somewhere.
Get it up in the air someplace, yeah.
Well,
but the way the infield is, I think a ground ball is going to do it for sure.
Yeah, looks like they're willing to give up the run here.
Yes.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a strike.
Don't want to make them a 5-1 hitter come in on the grass. No, they're playing it right defensively.
Well, maybe they think Francis will just strike him out. I don't know. Breaking ball.
Just one contact. Make good contact up here now.
That one broke a little late. 1-1 now.
How's Charlie's speed?
Excellent.
Real good.
Fantastic speed.
So he's coming at the crack of the bat. He's coming.
Foul. Line that one.
Oh, that looked like maybe he was going to get one of those little lacrosse players. That ball's on the logo right now of the
It
field.
is. Be careful, too, they don't break their ankles on that.
So we got 1 and 2 now.
Big spot for Teddy.
Yeah, Fisher just looking to stay alive. Yeah, outside 2-2.
Good pitch by Braden too. I like the location on that. I got him this next pitch being 100, Rich.
Gonna be 100, yeah. Yeah, that's a good location there. Trying to get him chasing something outside. Breaking ball upstairs.
That gets away from him.
Getting a lot of good replies on my girl on the reel.
They got a full count.
Just for the record.
Full count. Runner on third. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. 3-1. The Fishermen have the lead over the Panthers. It's going to step off here.
Huge run down there at third.
I got to tell you, though, that ball Salerno hit was heading right towards the flag at one point as soon as it left the bat. And that thing just curved like a parabola. Walked him.
Big.
Tying run on base now.
So here's the question. Do you run for Fisher, knowing that you've got...
Well, you got re-entry?
Re-entry.
Oh, if you got re-entry, yeah, I would.
With the 1 out.
Yeah. That's what he's going to do. He's not going to move right now.
And you got Micah McManus stepping up to the plate.
Mike has been swinging a hot bat. Has hit the ball well today. Nothing to show for it.
All right, so we got number 13 coming in now.
Who we get here, Al? 13.
Ooh, I'm going to have to...
La, la, la.
I don't have it on mine.
You don't have any...
You have...
Oh, I have the scorecard?
I think you have the...
No, that's going to mean that...
force you to take your gloves off.
Oh, no, I can do this with my gloves on. I have it, huh? This is it right here.
Yeah.
I found it with the gloves on.
All right, so first and third, 1 out.
Oh, that's Porcello.
Oh, okay.
Adam Porcello.
Adam
intern.
Porcello. Let's see if he's going to go. They're probably going to do a little fake to third and see if they can get him leaning a little.
Yep, here we go. There's the fake. Great high school ball game here, folks, other than the weather.
Yeah.
This is a battle.
Delivers.
Of two very, very good baseball teams.
They look good from here, too, well.
4-1.
Panthers looking Oh, and we're going to have a trip to the mound.
Okay. I think
That's
might see him done.
102. Yeah.
Let's see. This might also be to talk about the first and third situation.
Yeah, it'd be kind of odd to pull him in the middle of a count like that. Was there a second pitch in the count? Is it 1-1? Scoreboard says 1-0. Did I miss a pitch? Or was it just the one pitch to Micah?
Just the one.
Okay.
Just the one pitch, yeah. It was the fake to third.
Right. Okay, there you go.
You know who the pinch runner is on first?
Adam Porcello.
Okay. How's his speed?
I think he's got decent speed over there.
Okay.
All right, so we got one ball on the batter. First and third, 1 out. 3-1 is the score right now. Runner's not going.
Strike. Outside corner.
Strike, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a wide strike there.
Yeah, well, we can't really see, but the way that ball's being caught is like
big
foul,
hole
yeah.
between short and third there.
Pretty much, I think if we can see
Go
the
with the
catcher's
pitch.
glove,
Go with the pitch.
probably it should be strike two.
Good hack. Pull the string there. That was
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
he
off
did.
speed.
He did pull the string.
Looked like a changeup to me. I don't think it went east-west
No, I think
much.
you're right. Cahill decided to keep the runner at first. Breaking ball.
It's going now.
Yep, the runner did go.
All right.
Let's strike him out.
Yeah, it's 2 outs. Okay. Who you got
So
here?
you got a runner on
Second and third.
Second and third.
The shortstop.
You got Jonathan Reyes.
J-Ray looking for his first hit of the afternoon.
Good time to get it.
Grounded out to second and flew out to right.
Great time to get it.
A lot of space in right center. They're probably going to pitch him inside here.
Hit him? No.
Ooh.
No, almost.
Was this number 7, 8 batter?
John is the 7th batter.
Okay.
Ball two.
Ball 2.
I've actually run out of numbers here.
Yeah, I got him.
A little much.
That this is going to be his 19th pitch of the inning.
That's going to be
the
I
drop.
got a chance
Oh,
to
too
get
high,
it.
too
Oh,
high.
hung
Hangs
up.
it up there.
Too high. Yeah.
Smith reels it in.
So the Panthers threaten, but are unable to tie. I got 19 there for 108.
Yeah, so he'll be done. And we're probably going to see Martell come in the closing situation. But he's not in yet. So we're going to see the number 9 batter, Mero, and then the top of the order. My guess is Francis and Martell will just switch spots.
Francis will go to first.
Yeah, probably.
Really great high school ball game, Rich.
Yeah, we
well
saw
pitched.
some really good pitching. Not a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, Panthers really trying desperately to squeak that win out against the undefeated Fishermen.
Yeah.
But Braden Francis showing why he's the class of the league.
Yep.
Pretty much matched pitch for pitch by Maverick Janest, who had just another quality start
Yep.
for the Panthers. His third in a row, although we don't know what happens on the road. Third home one for sure. And, you know, the Panthers have some pretty good arms going right now. You got Micah McManus throwing well, Maverick throwing well, Charles Salerno throwing well, of course, Graham Gavin.
Yeah, we thought we might have seen Graham today to see, you know, the matchup of Gavin versus Francis, ace versus ace. But I think Coach Cahill figured he'd go in with, you know, trying to change it up, you know, thinking Gloucester might be waiting
Heat up on him, yeah.
And then you bring in, you'll probably have Graham going tomorrow.
Yeah, and the way things look tomorrow will be an opportunity for the Panthers to restart their tournament appearance string that was stopped after 18 years last year.
Yeah.
And that would send them back to the tournament with a win tomorrow or a come from behind win, more preferably here today.
I got to tell you, I know this game's not over by any means, but 15-1 in the Northeast.
Thank you, Beth.
15-1 so far, undefeated in the NEC, but, this game's not over. You got to give Coach Gentile a lot of credit for what he's done with this team. He's really rebuilt this program. It was never down. They just had kind of a down year last year, and then they really kind of worked their way up. Tommy's playing his music for us again.
I think it's off now.
There you go. But he took this group of seniors and started them when they were kids, and really built them up to create this team that they have. And they're gonna face somebody in the tournament that isn't going to be ready for this team.
What did you say? They're in the power rankings? Ninth?
They're ninth in the power rankings.
So they're going to have, they're right to the round of 32.
Yeah.
So they'll have a home game, yeah. So they'll have a home game, too.
What's their record overall?
Oh, that's off the...
Can't get it. Pierce going to try to make a play, and he's in there safe.
Good hustle by Charles.
Yep.
They're 11-0 in the league, Tom.
Wow.
And just have the one loss to Springfield Central.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well.
Springfield Central, who's ranked, I think, 16 in Division I. So, and they had to go out to Springfield to play.
Why would they be playing that game?
Sometimes you just look for someone who can play a game.
Oh, I gotcha.
Pulls it back.
Yeah, if you know you got a good team coming back and you're going to be good, you want to play some good non-league games.
It is a good question. Why couldn't you play somebody who wasn't so far away?
I know. Yeah, I agree.
Squares, can't get the bunt
We used to
down.
play Bill Ricker opening day for years, and they were always good.
Well, they're a good team, but they're not that as far as Springfield. They're just down the
I know.
We got a pinch hitter here?
Is this 13?
Yeah.
Instead of... No, it's the top of that. It's Braden Francis.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong part of the book. That's all.
This is top of the order again.
I did my book wrong. That's all. That's right. That's Francis. Never mind.
I know it's harder with that name that you get confused. But...
I know. Well, no, I made a mistake in my book earlier, and I started there. France can't get it down.
Bunt, yeah.
Okay.
Now, see, he's only up 2, and he's got one of his best hitters up. He's bunting him over, try to get an extra run.
All right.
What's Beverly got coming up? 8-9-1 or 9-1-2?
8-9-1.
Okay.
Thrown over.
I think Bellew, Carnazzo, Bellew.
Yep, Carnazzo, Bellew.
Yeah, Carnazzo, Bellew, and then top
of
and
the
Danny.
order. So if they can get to the top of the order, they got to hold them off.
Jonah has one of the hits today, so
Yeah.
he's been swinging a good bat as well.
2-2 the count here to Francis.
Oh,
Nice.
Doesn't get down the
Situation
bunt,
hitting right there.
but drops one into right field.
Yeah.
That was the other way.
good job of going with the pitch, Al.
Yep.
Outside pitch, he just went with it.
All right, so let's see. He's still technically the pitcher of record for Gloucester, so they'll probably run for him. It looks like Braden's waiting to get called.
Maybe they can only do it once. I don't know.
No,
No. Okay, so they're going to leave him out there.
I don't think you have to, do you?
No. And you know what? If he wasn't pitching, he'd be playing in the field, running the bases anyway. So
Maybe he's getting him warmed up for first base.
yeah, right. Yeah, he's Braden's not one of those guys who's just a pitcher. He's a position player as well. First and second, no outs.
Who was going to throw it away? No. Oh, nice play by
Play
Danny.
by Pierce.
Mike and McManus was there backing it up. Everyone had somewhere to be.
Yep. Lucas Albano had that big hit earlier. Square, no, pulls it back. Albano's got an RBI. He drove in the first run of the game for the Fishermen. Everybody's charging for the bunt. Gets it down.
Going.
Oh,
no, to the wrong place.
Safe at third. For the first baseman, that's actually probably the play he's going to go.
Yeah, you're right.
Left-handed
You're right.
First baseman, but the runner there, Amero's got decent speed.
So we'll still give him a sacrifice for that.
Was the second base, did Pierce get there the first?
I don't know. I was not looking at that. I was looking to see how tight
Because
those
I
guys were.
wish you could say the replay because I thought I saw everyone charging. I think Pierce might have been charging on that too. No?
You know what? I think he was at second. It would have been a long sprint because everybody was moving. So it would have been a long sprint for Danny.
A lot of people coming. I have to watch the replay.
Yeah, I mean, if
Pierce is coming, he's on the first.
If he pops that ball up, even 10 feet in front of home plate, it's double play.
Yeah.
So that was Amero on second who went to third. I got in there safe.
Yeah, that was his only play, especially if no one's at first.
Yeah.
Well, Gloucester's got a chance to break this wide open now. Bases loaded, no outs.
Yep. With the number 3 hitter here.
Yeah, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. No outs.
Nico Al's one of the top hitters on the team.
He's one bouncer back to the pitcher, home to first.
Yeah, Alves walked his last at-bat and was that first run. As of right now, he is the winning run. If they can hold off the Panthers next inning. Fouls that off.
Oh, that could hit my car. Oh, at least hit the roof first of the house.
Slow it down a little. Infield's in. Got to cut off that run at home. Ball high.
Two and one.
Fly
Big
ball
pitch, 2-2.
Back behind us. That's going to avoid all cars driving by, which is always nice. 2-2. No outs. Salerno looking to get an out, quick out here now. Fouls it off. Alves fighting it off.
How about a one hopper right back at Charlie
that's
for a
I
1,
said.
2, 3
That's
double
I
play?
said. One bouncer back to the mound. Home the first. I'll take a strikeout, then the one bouncer.
I'm going to guess the softball team, the softball game is probably done by now, but I'd be interested to get a little bit of information on that one. Again, that was going to be a tough game. It's a similar situation, two really good teams.
We saw a great game that we covered last week
we did.
against Peabody.
That's going to be a base hit. That's going to score 1. Runner's going to come around. That's going to score 2. Ball gets away.
Look at this.
And the runner goes to third. Nico Al's a big 2-out single.
And that has broke it open.
Yep.
And as you said, Rich, earlier, aggressive base running there to get third base by Albano.
Yep. That's a ball. Aiello also scored on a walk last inning. 5-1 now. Faking up, they got him going.
Oh, no, you don't want to throw behind him.
Oh, the runner goes.
Good job.
Albano draws
Quick
good
play.
and he's going to go back. That's good base running by Albano right there.
Yeah.
And Alves is going to take second.
Yeah, I think if Jonah might have released it to third as soon as he got it, they might have had him in a pickle.
Yeah. Okay. So we got ball. And 2 balls. Second and third now. Squares. Pulls it back.
Oh, they got him. They got him. They got him.
Oh, Bono getting a little crazy out there on bases.
Run him hard, run him hard, run him hard, run him hard. Give it to him.
And they got him
Third
out.
base. Anybody there? Left field is there.
Okay, so Al's going to take third base. Almost the entire team is in the infield on that.
That's okay.
Okay, Al, how are you scoring that one, kid?
Okay. It's 2-5 to 2 to 5-2.
Okay, 2-5. Okay. It's a 2-man rundown, huh? Even though everybody was up.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first out of the inning. Okay. Let's see. Are they going to ask if there was could be a fielder in the way of the runner? Or just figure out what the count is. Because I think the scoreboard did erase. So we got 3-0 count now?
That's what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, okay. So Alms moved to third on that, so they still have a guy on third now. Strike.
Up to 20 pitches so far this inning, I think.
Full count.
Full count. Fouls it off. Keeps it going.
Again, we go back to that last inning, huh? 1 pitch away from getting out of it.
Yeah, that's baseball.
Yep.
That's baseball is right.
As we've said before, it's a cruel mistress.
I was just going to say that.
Tommy, see any other good-looking women walking by that you want to get us?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
By the way, I didn't know she was carrying a camera, so she might have been
and
a
that
Gloucester
is
reporter.
a call third
Call
strike
third
on
strike.
the outside.
Not too emphatic on the call, though.
No one did not appreciate that call, that's for sure.
Nope. All right, so that's going to bring up Matt Smith. Strike one. Ball outside. That was getting a little crazy over there on the bases too.
But watching
They
him,
like to take big leads.
No, I like.
So, yeah. It's aggressive. That's all.
I like the way he's running that route down there.
Oh, deep drive.
Ooh.
That ball's going, and that is going to be
Foul.
Boy, he hit that long way.
Yep.
Looked like it was going to be fair for quite a while.
Yeah. So you see the flag. The wind is blowing a little towards left.
Is that Mike in left field?
No, that's Peter Carnazzo. Namaika's in center. Carnazzo moved over when
he was in
Charlie
right,
came in from
He
left.
wasn't right.
Ball low.
So 2-2.
Charlie's throwing a lot of strikes this inning. 2-2 is the count. 2 outs. Runner on third. Struck him out.
That'll be the third out of the inning.
Yes, it will be.
So the Panthers will get a shot here.
Well,
chasing 4, though.
Yep.
Tall order to fill.
Tall order.
But, as we said before, baseball is a funny game.
Yep, and we're
Was it ever?
going to see Giacomo Martel taking the mound now.
It's going to try to get the 3 hottest outs in baseball.
Yep. So one of the things I have noticed here with Gloucester is he will run one of his big guys, you know, as long as they're pitching well.
He's out now.
And then he'll bring the guy out, and then he'll bring in another one of his big guns in for the close.
Yeah, he's got a different pitch of this.
If he brings in for the close and he throws, 20 pitches or so?
He can come back on Wednesday. So.
Can come back.
Yeah.
So it's good management of his resources. Obviously, he's undefeated here. So
now that he's got a 4-run lead, if we start to see that pitch count climb a little, then he can, you know, start warming somebody else up.
So what's the pitch count? No, how's it go? So this kid pitching now. How many pitches does he have to throw to be eligible tomorrow?
I think it's 25.
So if he throws less than 25, he can pitch tomorrow?
I think
if he throws more than 25...
Then he has to sit a day.
Okay. That's a good rule. I like that for high school.
But again, you know, he's also got Nico Alves, who if it gets tight and he thinks, okay, I got to stick with this guy, he's got Nico Alves who can pitch, who can start from the next day. So I mean, he's got guys that he can use. He's got some good pitchers. Martell, lanky, got that wingspan. Is going to make it tough for a right-handed batter as he comes really kind of from the side there.
What's his name again, Rich?
Giacomo Martell.
Okay.
Gio Martell. And, you know, we got a slight reprieve on the wind.
But it's back.
About 5 minutes ago, but it's back.
Not quite as ferocious as earlier, but...
No. All right, so let's see. Who went over to first base? Let's try to take a look here, see where I put that. The wind started blowing, so
Can you see the number?
Number 29 is Nico Alves. So Alves was... Okay, so let's see. I don't know. Alves went over to first. I don't know.
Where was Alves playing?
He was the DH. So he probably went in. I think it looks like Francis is at shortstop now.
Oh, really? Yeah. Playing it short after throwing 108 pitches, huh?
So, All right, so Connor Connolly is hitting.
Connor had pulled a hamstring. Haven't seen him since he got hurt.
Yeah. It was the bat that tipped me off.
Our favorite Ty Condorau pencil bat.
Yeah.
So this is the national anthem kid.
Yeah.
I just got the word the Beverly girls softball team won.
Okay. All right, 1-2 the count to Connolly.
6-5.
Oh, barn burner.
Good game, and just as advertised, I guess. And the wind picks up again. Struck him out.
Yeah, so Beverly girls won down in Gloucester 6-5. Big win for the Pantherettes.
Lady Panthers, I think it is.
I think so too.
I don't think it's Pantherettes. Pantherettes would be a girl group in the 1960s singing from Motown. All right, looks like the JV game's over. As the Gloucester JV players are walking over. That's a strike. That outside strike to Jonah Bellew. Strike two. Two strikes to Bellew here as Gio Martell is on the mound. Stick to a 5-1 lead.
Oh, big curveball.
Struck him out. So, 5-1. Is that a save situation?
Ooh, I don't know, Rich. The 5-1 is. I don't know what the rule is for that.
Majors, it's 3.
Yeah.
But, high school, it might be a save situation. Not sure. All right, 2 outs now. Up to the top of the order, Danny Pierce. Danny looking to keep things alive here.
Wait. Oh, okay. This is. I thought we were looking for an immaculate inning here, but there was a ball in there.
Yeah.
Just look down. This is the 9th pitch.
Yep.
No home runs that girls' game. A lot of singles and doubles.
1-1 is the count.
Gloucester was winning 5-2 going to the top of the 7th.
Ball up the middle. Francis scoops it, throws it over, and that'll end the game. As the Gloucester Fishermen are going to take this one home 5-1. Write that in the book. Finish off the book there, and
10 pitches.
10 pitches. Nice inning by Martell. We'll give him the save. It's a save in our book anyway. Understanding how high school works. You know, Panthers started the scoring with that 1 run. They really couldn't muster anything else. Braden Francis, he struggled a little bit with his control in that first inning, but he just kind of cruised along, got himself out of a jam here and there. But he was really in control the whole time.
I mean, that we're talking about Braden Francis struggling with his control when he walked one batter tells you the quality of pitcher that he is. I mean, he struggled, or in quotes, another quality performance. He took that no-hitter into the 5th inning, I think, before Jonah Bellew doubled in the gap. He obviously showed he was the class at the league, but Maverick Janess was there with him, pitch for pitch. And as Tommy said, 1 pitch away from going 1-1 in the 6th inning.
Yeah, they went toe-to-toe with them.
It was a great ball game. The weather was atrocious for May 19th, but it was a great Northeast Conference matchup. Unfortunately, the Panthers weren't able to produce enough offense, but tip of your cap to Gloucester. They got a hell of a baseball team there. And our boys are getting better, even though with the loss here, the 4-game win streak snapped. They're playing good baseball. Tommy, well said.
All right, so, I know you guys, you love to talk, but you also want to get out of this cold, so we're going to move this thing along real quickly. The wind is a little howling still. So, Tommy's got one more thing.
One last thing, too. The Gloucester girls were up 5-2 going to the top of the 7th if the Beverly girls came back. So, double congratulations to the Beverly girls.
There you go. All right. So, with all that said, Gloucester Fishermen 5, Beverly Panthers 1. We may be back tomorrow. We don't know what's going on, but keep an eye out. Take a look. And hopefully we'll be here for everybody.
Nice meeting you.
As we say goodbye, I'm Rich Francis along with Al Visnick
and
the coach, Tom Donovan. We'll see you later.
Good night.